I refreshed. $9 from One Step Closer. He says the guy in blue shirt looks like you.
Dad, do I have to go?
Yes, it'll be fine.
Mom, it's okay, sweetie. Granny's awesome. You're having a good time.
Maybe he has the Forsen CD. Oh my god.
Welcome to Uganda.
Wait, I thought this song was made for the game. It wasn't made for the game. This song has 201.5 million views, and it's only 1 year old.
What smells like pickled feet?
Wait, this is for the game. It's actually for the game.
No, thank you. But is your TV broke? And why is the front door locked up so much? Is that some kind of joke? Wait, why do you have a bat? What are you gonna do with that? Get back!
Oh my god, is it because of a fucking this being a mobile game?
Different rooms, sweating and confused. Did she hit me?
Oh my god, I had no idea this game was so popular. 201.5 million views just for the music video? What the fuck? That blows my mind. Bought it as fuck, oh you think? 733,000 likes. Is that a bad... I mean that is a bad ratio. Is it really a bad ratio? 733 for 200 million views. That's like 3%. Is it 3%? 4%. 4%? Wait, I'm retarded. No, sorry, 0.4%. My bad. My bad. I'm retarded. I don't know if that's a normal ratio.
But fucking warning, Forsen. How have you been? Will you play this song for me? It's my birthday tap.
Is it though? Is it really? Alright. Force and Joy on stream says, here you go. Teenage... what the fuck is this, dude? The legendary Barefoot
The teen
Bandit.
known as the Barefoot Bandit has been caught. Police in the Bahamas say the most wanted teenage fugitive in America was captured after crash landing a stolen plane on the island of Eleuthera. 19-year-old Colton Harris Moore could be facing dozens of criminal charges, including the theft of 5 airplanes.
Welcome to Uganda.
What? Why is he barefoot? So he doesn't leave footprints? Or what?
Welcome to Uganda.
Barefoot Bandit. I never heard of this shit. Sorry, I had to replace my...
Colton Harris Moore is 17 years old when he escapes from a halfway house in Renton, Washington. He will remain free for more than 2 years. His story will become legend. His legend will become history.
Never heard of. But okay.
Colton Harris Moore escaped from a group home in Renton last night. Harris Moore was just 15 when he was arrested for breaking into homes, stealing valuables, and using computers to place fraudulent online orders. He was serving a 3-year sentence when he escaped.
I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I just want to know why he's so legendary. I've never heard of him. Driving a Forsen. No shit, no license. That wasn't even the
Tonight, there's
middle
an
finger.
all-out search for Colton Harris.
Welcome to Uganda.
Oh, it was.
Tonight, there's an all-out search for Colton Harris Moore. Dressed in camouflage and armed with rifles, at least 2 separate agencies are looking for the teenage burglar after he was spotted late last night.
Today, a heavily armed tactical team searched the area around the Elger Bay store where Harris Moore was last seen. While the 17-year-old is 6'5" and 200 pounds, he is crafty and knows the
What? He's 6'5"? The fuck?
woods. For more than a year, he eluded law enforcement, playing a frustrating game of cat and mouse.
One of my sergeants came in and he says, "Hey, boss, did you hear that Colton Harris Moore got out, or, escaped?" And I was not very happy because I knew where he was coming. He was coming back to his old stomping grounds, and all these burglaries, and the whole thing was going to start up over again, which it did.
He had disabled the alarm where there was no alarm going to the police station. He took food and money, packages of hot dogs and beef jerky, potato chips, a whole rack of vitamin water. I mean, I don't know how he hauled all this stuff away.
The undersheriff tells me there's been 9 burglaries across Island County in the last 2 weeks. Now, he won't confirm that any of them are related or linked to Colton Harris Moore.
Moore is accused of breaking into dozens of homes and then disappearing into the woods of Camano Island.
Island residents begin to notice strange charges to their credit cards from online stores. Outdoor gear, bear mace, computer hacking software, GPS systems, and porn. Items they will never see. Colton is gearing up for an adventure.
How did he get their credit cards though? They don't explain that.
He knew those woods. He grew up there. He knew every trail, every pathway, and he was building his camps in very, very thick brush. Where you
I mean, he didn't steal the credit cards because they started noticing weird things on their credit cards. So he just must have seen the numbers or something. Say on the computers.
Trail to him.
Oh.
And he'd get in there and he'd stomp all of that, the area down and put like a tent in there.
So he went into the
or
house,
just even a sleeping
went
bag.
onto the fucking PC,
And we'd find his camp, and he'd just move to another one.
and bought stuff on the PC while they were at home. The fuck?
Not too sure how we actually met up. I think it might have been outside of school because he's a couple years younger than I am.
Wait, what?
Anybody can do a burglary. Don't matter if you're the dumbest person in the world. You can get through a window or get through an open door. I was looking for cash, he was looking for credit cards and laptops. Vacation homes are actually ideal to hit because of the fact, one, nobody's there. Two, a lot of people like to leave their stuff in the vacation home. Money, computers, cars. We were driving a stolen 2007 Mercedes-Benz.
After disrespect origin story, Pagchomp, he had to change his name to Guy Beam to escape from the government. Now he wears body armor because the CIA wants him dead, Monka Omega.
Joyride, but we at least filled your tank and cleaned your car.
Well, this guy is 6'5", they said.
No matter what, you always have to look behind you. Sleep one night, gone the next morning. Never stay in one spot. It reminded me a lot of like I was when I was younger, you know? A kid that wanted to make some quick money and make a name for himself.
Teen Houdini Colton Moore has been on the run since he escaped 3 months ago from a group home on Camano Island. He had confessed to a string of burglaries. Now deputies think Moore's stealing again. Everyone in the morning meeting loved the story idea. They wanted to know more about it. They wanted to know, where is this kid? What's happening? What's going on? What has he done this time?
We discovered that Colton Harris, which we like to call him the cockroach, came in our second-story window. And what he did was, we've got a what we call the bullpen in the back, and he climbed up the fence, climbed up the roof, and went into the window upstairs. He basically just walked into our store and started getting what he needed, and then he decided to break into our safe, which he did, and this is our remains of it. Over $3,000 in our safe. He had a big crowbar. He decided to break into our safe, which he did. And this is our remains of it, over $3,000 in our safe. He had big crowbars, and he just
nice
pounded
safe.
it to death, and it really looks like he did pound it to death.
Not very
The
safe.
restaurant had surveillance video. He had been there at some point, stolen a credit card, then used the credit card to buy instructional materials on how to fly a plane, had it mailed to the restaurant, then had apparently been monitoring, you know, the tracking number from FedEx or UPS, whoever it was that shipped it, broke in that night, stole his manuals, you know,
how to fly a plane,
use someone's credit card to buy something, and then have it shipped to their place of business, and then break into their business and steal it. You know, it's
this guy's
unreal.
playing real life GTA.
Colton sets up camp in the mountains and immerses himself in the solitude of nature. A human shadow, an island rumor whispered over campfires. His real journey, however, is about to begin. It is the island's airport that brings him here, a chance to make a lifelong dream become a reality.
That was literally the little plane that I used.
Knew he
Dude, how long can you stretch out a fucking...
I'm like, oh, whatever. So I looked at it and I was like, holy shit, that's the guy. That's the kid.
Oh my god, dude.
Man, that's not right. Both leaving with no lights and real slow out the marina.
I'm watching the conclusion. I don't want to watch all this fucking, like, oh my god.
Okay, he's stolen a boat.
And then he went
okay,
there.
There's cops.
And then he did
okay,
that.
They want to go catch
and then
him.
he did this.
We're the only people available
Then he took a
to help
shite
him out.
without flushing.
So we just kind of jumped right in and got the cops on the boat and ran out there. Ronald's driving the boat and I'm kind of hanging over Ronald like this. Yeah, yeah, getting.
He's kind of hanging back like this. The other guy's touching his hair. Okay, shut the fuck up.
You can actually see right now we've just gotten on the sandbar. You can see the water's a lot shallower.
Right here. This is where he was, right here. He was actually sitting on his sandbar.
And the green part is the shallowest part of the sandbar, and that's why we were able to catch up to him. It wasn't actually stuck. It was just kind of bump.
Well, he didn't trim up the engine, so the engines was actually going through the sand.
Right around here is when we actually like came up on him and started shouting at him, shut down the engines, you're caught, you got nowhere to go. And basically at that point is when he put the gun to his head, said he was gonna kill himself, I can't go back, I'm not gonna go back. Ronald and I were looking at the GPS, we noticed that he was getting into deep water. You can see him go from this motion where he was steering to turning around and throttling up on the boat, and at that point Ronald told the officers, like, if you guys want to stop him, you know, it's going to happen soon, and you have to shut the engines. So he said, he's taking off, he's taking off.
Wait, I thought he got caught after landing a plane somewhere. Oh, that's how we get caught.
They got him. The Royal Bahamian Police Force did what no U.S. cops could. They ended the run of the Barefoot Bandit.
Fucking NA. It's very so bad. And how many years do you think he got?
He's safe, and I'm happy, and I love him, and I miss him.
How soon will you see him?
That's his mom.
Hey Colton, how you doing? How you treating you, buddy?
That neck though. Jesus. 7 years?
Come and gather around me, people, and I'll sing you a song.
In a historic plea bargain, Colton agreed to sell the rights to his life story to 20th Century Fox for $1.4 million to pay restitution to his victims. Alright.
Sing it to you right.
That's probably why he only got, what, 7 years? Right? It sounded very low to me, but... Like the attention, and that what he did was not fun at all.
And you still might think it's wrong. About a young man by the name of Colton Harris Moore. I'll sing you his song in case you haven't heard it before.
Well, I never heard of him.
Washington.
Never heard of this guy, but apparently he's a legend. Legend in the GTA community. No.
They offered him 1.4 because that's the amount he owed. He didn't have a choice but to accept. The story is probably worth much more.
I mean, you cannot just write that without consent, criminal or not. I mean, he probably didn't have a choice. He had a choice, but probably didn't have a choice in case he didn't want like fucking 15 years plus or something, right? Very positive. Newly released. What is this shit?
Welcome to Uganda.
Good morning, Mr. Hill. How are you
It's a
feeling
hipster
today?
game.
We advise you to stick to our program, to exercise your mind. We will keep an eye on you. Good morning, Mr. Hill.
The fuck? Alright. Forsen Simulator. You know what? We'll get this shit. Seems I'm intrigued. You piqued my interest. Alright. Alright, let's see if there's something else as well.
Welcome to
Install. Boom. 115 megabyte games. PogChamp. PogChamp. Soviet jump game. Battle Royale game? Wait, Battle Royale? Is it like Mario Royale? Oh wait. No, it's just a no, it's not a Mario game. It's just a Battle Royale in 2D. First ever Battle Royale game. Play the first ever Battle Royale. Dude, okay. Alright, this seems very dank. It's like a platformer, though. It's not just a 2D. It's actually a platformer. And it is. Alright, it's free to play as well. Alright. You had me at Soviet. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one too. Oh shit.
Welcome to Uganda.
Alright. Alright, they were both 200 megabytes.
Forsen